Hey there everybody, welcome to MT Guitar. Thanks for joining us for another lesson today. We're doing All I Have to Do Is Dream by the Everly Brothers. Just a classic early rock and roll 50s song. Both of the Everly Brothers have a wonderful harmony on this recording. And the guitar part is quite accessible for a beginner. So it's an easy sort of beginner level tutorial. There's two sections, the verse and chorus, that we'll cover. We'll cover all the chords and how to strum it. And there'll be a tab you can follow along on the Patreon. So please remember to subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment if you'd like, and really appreciate all your support. So let's get started on this lesson. All right, so this is a great example of a very common chord progression called a 1-6-4-5 chord progression, which is found in American pop music especially, even today, and including the 50s, which this song was recorded in. So that would be in the key of E, E major, C sharp minor, A, B7. However, it can work in any key, and I've made some videos about that having to do with Roman numerals. Whatever key you're in, these chords can be transposed to different keys. So for our purposes, we'll be in E major, and the intro is just one chord of E, one strum of an E chord, with it ringing out for a whole measure for 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, dream, and then we go into our verse. So the verse has, like I said, a 1-6-4-5, and we'll cover the strumming in a second. E major, C sharp minor. Now, I like to do it with the open E. Happens to be easier because I'm not barring anything. So this is the normal C sharp minor. However, I like the sound of this C sharp where I don't bar it and the first string is open. So it would be 4, 6, 6, 5, 0, right? And I like that E string to just keep ringing out. So it's a little easier as well than an A chord. Then a B7, you could do it with like the barred version like that, but I'm doing 2, 1, 2, 0, 2. And it's a good one to know, and especially for rock and roll, it was very commonly used with this specific voicing. All right, so you've got E major, C sharp minor, A to B7. For the strumming pattern, it's really just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up the whole time. And we'll talk about how to use accents in a second to make it a little more like the recording. So, down, up for each chord. So, E major, nice and slow. Dream. And then C sharp minor. Down, up. All right? So that continues for A and B7. So let's do this nice and slow. Dream. Repeat. The verse is exactly the same, so let's talk about how to use accents. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. The second beat of each chord, 1 and 2 and the second down strum, you might want to dig into it a little more like this. Gives a little bit of motion, and it matches with the backbeat. So strumming can be very important to look at the very small details like accents or where you're putting more volume in, so that you can make the song have a little more groove and motion as opposed to a monotonous down up that doesn't have any dynamics, right? Okay, so to the verse, it's the exact same chords, right? So let's do the verse twice through. When I want you, nice and easy to E, C sharp minor, A to B7. Now the chorus is exactly the same the first time. So the first chorus exactly like the verse, but let's go ahead and play it. Whenever I want you, all I have to do is E, C sharp minor, A, B7. Now we have a second verse. All right, and the second verse is just like the first. The second chorus starts just like the first chorus, but it's a little bit different at the end. So let's play the second chorus, and we'll talk about how it's different, which basically leads us to the bridge. Whenever I C sharp minor, all I have to B7. And then instead of doing E, C sharp minor, A, B7, we're going to do is dream, E to A to E, E7 here. Okay, so one more time. Whenever I C sharp minor, A, B7 to E, A to E, E7. E7 with the pinky on the 3rd fret is going to be your best bet for this voicing. Okay, now we go to the bridge. A for a full bar. I can make you mine. And then G sharp minor. 4, 6, 6, 4, 4, 4. Okay, whole bar. Lips of wine. F sharp minor 7 for 2 beats. Anytime. So F sharp minor without the pinky. Anytime. B7. Because you're already on a bar chord, I would recommend this B7. So you don't have to fud around with your fingers. B7 to E. And then E7 again. Okay, so let's do that nice and slow, the bridge. G sharp minor, taste your lips of wine. F sharp minor 7 to B7 to E to E7. Let's repeat. A, G sharp minor, G, just like before. Except now, instead of F sharp minor 7, we go to F sharp 7. So, you know, middle finger on the 3rd fret there. Dreaming my life. And then B7 would be the easy version here, without doing anything else. If you want to do what I did on the intro, it would be this B7 up here, and then I do the riff. Okay, so let's learn that. You can just strum the B7 for a bar if you want to keep it simple, or if you want to do this, it would be down on the B, then up on the 7th fret, then a 10th fret 2nd string, twice, 9th fret, and then 7th fret 2nd string, which is barred, twice. So it would be. Okay. One more thing I did on the intro is on the first verse or second verse, I forget, but I did this little electric guitar fill, which they have in the recording. That would be a C sharp minor triad here on the 9th fret, first 3 strings down, and then add your middle finger 10th fret 2nd string, which goes over the A. Need you so I could die. Kind of nice to throw in these fancy little riffs. So if you want to throw those in, you're welcome to. So play this nice and easy. Good for a beginner to get your chords going. You know, try to get a nice dynamic in your strumming, and enjoy this beautiful classic. All right, well done, everybody. Definitely a classic song and a really good one to know, and a lot of fun too. So go ahead and subscribe to MT Guitar, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Bye.